What's going on, guys? Alex Jason back here with a brand new video. Hopefully you're having a great day, afternoon, night. If you guys are in this world. For today's video, we're going to be hopping into NBA 2K20 to do a little experiment. I'm going to be replacing the 2017-2018 LeBron James with Michael Jordan. And you're probably wondering, Alex, why are you doing this experiment? Well, that season, LeBron James, he really only had Kevin Love around him, J.R. Smith, George Hill, Kyle Korver, and a few other guys, but it was really LeBron James's team that year. He was carrying them.
Obviously, guys like Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, IT were there at the beginning of the season. Also Jay Crowder and, some other guys there at the beginning of the season. But I'm just using post all those trades, so that's why I don't mention them in the video.
Throughout the whole season and to the finals, but sadly they got swept by the Warriors. Obviously, the super team of KD, Curry, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala, and the other key role players on that roster. So, LeBron really had no chance against that team, but does Michael Jordan have that chance? Now, there's not a 100% chance that Michael Jordan on that Cavaliers roster will even make the playoffs, make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or make it to the finals to play against. Might not even be the Warriors. It could be any team. So we really have to see what happens, but I'm hoping the Cavaliers and Warriors do end up together. But I think it's just crazy how LeBron James almost lost to the 7th seed that season, my Boston Celtics, with a young JT, young Jaylen Brown, and an entire young roster with Kyrie Irving hurt, Gordon Hayward obviously out for the entire season because of his sad injury at the beginning of that season. They really just had a veteran Al Horford who led that team, and they just had great young pieces around him. So I'm really excited to see what happens here in this experiment. Anyways, let's hop into 2K and let's get it started. All right, so we're in 2K. As you can see, we got MJ right here, 30-year-old MJ, 99 overall, basically the best MJ in the game. And then we got K-Love, Tristan Thompson, Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson, Jetty Osman, Ante Zizic, Rodney Hood, Jeff Green, George Hill, J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Jose Calderon, and LeBron James. But LeBron James, I think I mentioned this earlier in the intro, LeBron James is completely nuked, so he is out for the entire season with back spasms. Let's just say he comes back in the playoffs, he's only going to be a 69 overall, not even be part of the rotation. It's basically like LeBron James never existed. That was the whole point of the video. Michael Jordan is LeBron James, is that guy, and let's see if Michael Jordan can do the same thing or better and win the championship. Let's just go around the league a little bit and just show you some teams. We have the Boston Celtics team that almost beat the Cavs in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to leave Kyrie Irving healthy because I feel like if I make him injured or whatever, he's not gonna, that team's really not gonna make it very far because it is 2K and they don't really like the Celtics to begin with. So I take away their best player, yeah, they're probably not going very far. And then we got Tobias Harris, the Clippers, Memphis Grizzlies. So I did have to simulate one season to go through the draft class and then put Michael Jordan on the team. So there might be some guys that are switched around the league a little bit. So like I can see DeMarcus Cousins on the Grizzlies. In real life, he's a free agent. Or in that time, I think he was with. In that time. I forget what team he was on, but I guess he was a free agent and he decided to sign with the Grizzlies, so that's that. Atlanta Hawks, they're not really that good. Like we can see here, Murray and Cantor, in real life, they were never on that team, but there was one off season, so there's some teams that are mixed around, but it really shouldn't affect anything too much. We have a young Bam on the Miami Heat. They don't know what they got yet, but he turns into a really, really good player and an all-star. The Charlotte Hornets, yep, Walker is not on the Celtics, but yeah, I'm going to go through the league a bit. You can pause and check your favorite team. Dirk's still in the league. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through and get back to the Cavaliers. You can pause to see your team, and then we'll get started with the simulation. All right, we're back to the Cavs. I'm just going to simulate through the entire season, and I'll see you guys at the end. This will probably be a shorter video because there's no rebuild here, and it's just for the purpose to see how far the Cavaliers make it. And let's just simulate the first 2 games, actually, and then I will go to the end, and we'll see what happens. So the first 2 games, it's both a dub. And Michael Jordan, 40 and 11. Yeah, I can see how that happens. 7 assists, 2 steals, 13 from 19, 0 for 1 from 3. Yeah, he was never known to be a great 3-point shooter, but 40 points. Yeah, I mean, it's Michael Jordan out there. Let's see this game. 30. Yeah, this is going to be a fun simulation, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So I just want to compare all of LeBron's stats from that season to Michael Jordan's stats. And obviously LeBron James didn't win MVP, so Michael Jordan already got a beat on that. So that season, LeBron James averaged 27.5 points per game, 8.6 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 1.3 steals. Michael Jordan averaged this season, obviously winning the MVP, 36.3 points a game, 9.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.2 steals, 1.9 blocks. I wouldn't be surprised if we scroll over more, and he has Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year goes to Guillermo Delgado. Dennis Schroeder wins Sixth Man of the Year. That makes sense. Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Jordan with 2.2 steals, 1.9 blocks. This man, is this his best season ever? Oh, we can't show. That sucks. We can't go back. That's kind of weird. Sterling Brown, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, Jacob Underwood. That was our coach. We went 66-16, as you can see down at the bottom. Their real record, they were the 4th seed, and they went 50-32. So obviously they had a better season than the real Cavaliers, which is very, very impressive. I don't know what that means in real life if that really solidifies Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Well, this is just a video game, so maybe take it with a grain of salt. As you can see, we'll be playing the New York Knicks in the playoffs. I'm not too scared about the Knicks. They got Kadeem they do got Buddy Hield, though, and they do still have Kristaps. This is a solid team, but with Kadeem Allen at point guard, not too worried at all, especially when they got Michael Jordan on the other side. Obviously, Jordan's a shooting guard, but still, Michael Jordan, yeah, I don't really have much fear with that team. We did get what we wanted. The Warriors had a very good season, composed of Steph Curry, Klay, KD, Draymond, Kevin Looney, and the rest of that crew. So I'm very excited to see what happens there. The Celtics, who in real life they played in the Eastern Conference Finals, looks like if they make it, we'll be playing them in the second round. So that's a bit different, because the Celtics were the 2nd seed in that year, and the Cavs were the 4th seed that year. Yeah, I believe. And the Celtics, they did their thing. I always like seeing what Jason Tatum did. 18-5, 50-40, almost 90 club. That's really good by JT. Anyways, let's simulate this first round here against the New York Knicks. Yeah, win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, win game 4. Yeah, clean sweep. Wasn't too worried. And are we going to play the Celtics? No. Whoa. They almost blew a 3-1. Warriors are still alive out west. Let's simulate this. I'm really not worried about the Celtics. I think we got this one pretty easy. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, and Game 4. We make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. This is where the Celtics almost beat them, and then they beat it. This is where the Celtics almost beat them, like I just said. I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. And then we still get the Warriors, so it looks like we might get that real matchup. I did not go through the season stats, though, so if you really want to see them, I'll put them up real quick right now. We already did what Mike did, but Kevin Love had a good season. Clarkson did well. Hood did well. Osman okay. Nance did well. 8-5. 8-7, actually. Hill did okay. So these are the stats if you want to pause it and check them out. Nothing crazy. Oh, the coach didn't want JR playing, so he did not play this year. Sucks. I think he was starting that year, actually, yeah. Because he was starting at shooting guard, because obviously they didn't have Michael Jordan at shooting guard. So anyways, let's keep simulating the playoffs here. Oh, our first non-sweep. Gentleman sweep. So we will be playing the Golden State Warriors. Looks like Michael Jordan will be on Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson will be on Michael Jordan. Klay Thompson is an underrated defender. He's actually a really good perimeter defender. Do they respect him in 2K, though? That is the real thing. Let's see what his perimeter defense is. Is it A+? Yeah, they do respect him. I think he's just underrated because everybody looks at him as a shooter, but he does have that perimeter defense on block. Anyways, let's simulate the round here, and let's see if we can change history. Oh, shoot. Damn, this Warriors team is good. All right. I can't change anything, though. That sucks. I realized I cannot change anything. I can only simcast, which sometimes helps. So let's help. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Oh, no. Yep. Looks like this Warriors team was just too darn good. Let's see what these guys are doing stats-wise. Curry, torching us. Klay Thompson, doing his thing. KD, torching us. Draymond, doing his thing. But KD and Curry are both averaging 30+. I think Klay Thompson is averaging 19 or 20, 20 basically. All right, let's not get swept like real life, and then I'm going to have no answer to my experiment if we just get swept like real life. Okay, thank you. Okay, at least we know Michael Jordan made it farther than LeBron James. That answers one little question. Let's go. Come on, win. Let's go. Fight. Let's go. Come on. Oh, we lost at the last second. No. Steph Curry is your finals MVP. I'm bored of seeing that. Thank God they didn't win the finals last season and didn't make the playoffs this year. But come on. So, with this experiment basically said and done, what do I take away from it? Well, Michael Jordan won one more game than LeBron James. But at the end of the day, this was just a fun little experiment. And Michael Jordan had a freaking crazy season. Let's check out his playoff stats because we never checked that out. His playoff stats were even better. Almost 40 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 50, 30, 90 club. Again, wasn't really a great three-point shooter, but oh my God, Michael Jordan was unstoppable. This was just a fun little experiment and super disappointing. Well, didn't have the outcome we wanted. I was hoping for Michael Jordan to beat this Warriors roster, but I guess that just is another example to prove that Warriors team was one of the most well put together teams of all time, obviously. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond, Kevin Looney, and the rest of that, Iguodala, and the rest of that team was just put together so well. Obviously, the top 3 guys are going to be in the Hall of Fame and some of the best ever, especially with Curry and Kevin Durant. But with that being said, I'm happy for the season Michael Jordan had. Hey, at least he got 1 game off that super team, and LeBron James did it. So that might close the case on who's the GOAT, but again, I keep joking around on that. Not really. Please do not take me seriously. It is a video game. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please drop a like and please subscribe. And I'll be back very, very soon. Like always, peace.